Hello, this is Josh from the Comic Book Collecting Quest. And this week I don't have a new haul or anything, so I'll do the comic book report. And this is where I pick 5 comics that I've read in the past week, and I rate them top-notch, good, okay, bad, terrible. So we'll start with this this week. We'll start with this Cisco Kid from Dell Comics. I need to, I meant to do more research on these to tell you who wrote and who was the artist, but I forgot to. So this is Cisco Kid number 13, February of 1953. Dell Comics. So this is, Cisco, starts out Cisco and his buddy Poncho going to this town, and they speak to this printer because there's been some robberies going on recently, and they unfoil a plot. Because there's bandits out at Apache Ridge there, and so they're going to find out. So come to find out, the printer's apprentice is in cahoots with the bandits. And then, so there's, 2 parts to the story, or a different story here. Sorry, I think I was missing a page. So a different story, and this is like a range war or something. And to be honest, I'll go and just wrap this up. This comic was it was it wasn't good. Wasn't a good story. And I think maybe I was missing a page, so maybe that wasn't the story's fault. But I just really didn't enjoy it that much. On to the next one here. This is Dick Tracy, number 116 by Harvey Comics. 1959, I think. No, 57. 1957. And this is kind of a cool story. It's got this guy with a misshapen head who's trying to run a racket. He ends up stealing a truck full of diapers on accident. So now he's got to figure out a way to unload the diapers somehow. So he goes to a car wash to sell them as car wash towels or chamois or whatever. And the car wash owner is like, no, I'm calling the cops. So then his henchman ends up killing the owner. It's kind of weird. I couldn't figure it out. Like, it has this Chester Gould signature here, and then he's got like his tie or whatever. It's like a sexy woman or whatever. I don't know. I was like, that's weird. I couldn't figure that out. So it's Dick Tracy in pursuit of this guy. He's got Dick Tracy busts him, and he's, hands up, you scumbag, and then for some reason the guy's like, hang on, let me get a pack of cigarettes. Clunk, and I've really got a gun in the cigarette, machine. And it's like, why would you let him have some cigarettes? But whatever. anyway, to get the story going some more. So we have some Tasty Freeze here. A Tasty Freeze advertisement. My hometown that I grew up in rural Missouri. After I left the town, they got a Tasty Freeze, and that was the talk, and it didn't last long. Because who wants Tasty Freeze? And some Harvey in-house advertisements. I love those. I always look at them. And there's Meet Hot Stuff. He's really red hot. So the criminal, the gangster, is on the run, and he hides out in some kid's treehouse, and he's basically living off of milk, and he ends up spilling the milk, and that's how they find him out. Oh, and then meanwhile, Dick Tracy's daughter is born in this story. So I guess this would be first appearance of Dick Tracy's daughter, if you care about such things. I don't even know if that's a key issue or not, but I think I just declared it a key issue. First appearance of Dick Tracy's daughter. And I got some of Elizabeth II British Africa stamps. Yeah. And the comic's in pretty decent shape. I'll give it an okay. I wasn't blown away or anything by it. It's only the second Dick Tracy comic I've ever read. It jumped around quite a bit. Yeah. But it was okay, yeah. Okay, and then the next one is this. Dick Tracy number 39, I think it is. I love this cover. It's a great cover. See, number 30. Okay, Dick Tracy number 32 from October of 1950. So that there is a gold nature, boys and girls. And in this one, it's kind of weird. It was confusing for me. So it picks up I guess this actress and this director or producer are going to get married. And then there's this gangster. I can't remember what's the gangster's name. Okay, Senator Brown. Okay. So this woman broke this gangster. What is this gangster's name? I can't remember what let's see. Trying not to waste too much of your time here. So that's a senator. That's not a director. I was way off. Sorry, I can't really remember these that well. So yeah, she broke his hand. I can't remember what the gangster is. But one thing I do love what's going on, this whole scene of the snow, and it's all done during a blizzard, and for some reason all these people are out in these rear-wheel drive cars in the blizzard, and so for some reason the snowflake woman is out, and then the Senator Brown finds her, and then he's like, I'm going to marry you right now. And Dick Tracy is out to find him. Still trying to find out who that guy's name was. It's Shaky. There we go. His name is Shaky, so he shakes a lot. That's his Dick Tracy villain gimmick, is he shakes a lot. And and this one's missing a page, unfortunately. So, yeah, so Shaky is going to throw her into the sea. And then, hey, what happened? I'm missing a page. Fast forward, she's in a hospital. Thank God she's been saved. But Shaky goes back to his hideout. And then they're throwing something. I can't remember. He sets something on fire, and then they're throwing it out. Senator Brown had a fur coat, and Shaky has the fur coat now, and he sets it on fire and throws it out the window. But when he did that, he caught the curtain on fire, and somehow that caught the whole building on fire. Now Shaky kills a firefighter and takes the firefighter's place to escape. And then, so here is Shaky. They think that Shaky has driven his car into the ocean, but he's really hidden in this. I think I'm missing another page here. He's hidden in this little crevice of ice, and the more water that comes in from the ocean and spills over, it fills in the crevice, and he's sealed in and can't breathe, and now he's yelling for help, but no one hears Shaky. And Shaky smothers to death and dies. And there's some sort of... and then in this next story, like this woman... let's see. Gravel Gertie is being discharged, and then she says she doesn't want to be discharged and from prison. And they're like, hey, something's up. And then they find out that one of the guards has some sort of racket going. It involves this mandolin, and Dick Tracy gets ready to bust it, but we will find out in the next hair-raising episode. Oh, there's a black cat. See you in my new issue, folks. Hollywood's Girl of Mystery. Black cat. There's some in-house advertisements for Boys Ranch, Family Funnies, Joe Palooka, Blondie, Dick Tracy, Chick Young's Dagwood, and then a Dick Tracy Minute Mystery. Not Charles Atlas. This is not Charles Atlas. This is somebody, George F. Howitt or something. And then, you can get some sensational offer, only 19 cents each, from your favorite snapshot, photograph or negative. So you can get some photos done. This one I'll give it an okay. Yeah, it was okay. I think once again, I think I was missing maybe a page or two, and that affected the story. So what I really liked about it, honestly, is the cover. The cover is amazing, and the fact that it took place during a blizzard. I don't know why I love that. I don't know. I just love, especially Golden Age, detective story that takes place during snow. I don't know. Strange for me to say that, but I likes it. Okay, and then the next is another Harvey. This is Sad Sack and the Sarge, number 21. And this is, let's see if we got it, October 1960. And I probably really shouldn't do a book report on these because there's not much to them other than just, just some jokes. So I'll just kind of flip through it here. I do love these. I like these a lot. They're fun. They're just jokes, Army jokes. And then we have, I don't know if this is Sadie or Sadie the Whack. Yeah, and, it's pretty funny. She's ugly and meets this ugly guy and come to find out he's a handsome man and take off your mask, sweetheart. Poor Sadie. More sad, yeah. So they're just little, not really stories. They're just little jokes, Army jokes. I enjoy them. Let's see, more in-house here. In-house advertisements. Sarge in the papers. The government wants to account for the military expenditures, and then they get mixed up. Of course, what do you know? He runs into somebody who also has a stack of receipts, and they get mixed up. Ha ha ha. I feel terrible that I'm not really, there's not much to really say about these other than they're just jokes. Just Army jokes. And that one there. And then, I'll give this, I'll give it an okay. I'm kind of being hard on them, but, there's not really much to them. It's not like, I enjoy reading them, and I have fun reading them, but I'm not, like, blown away like those Action Comics from, a week or two ago that I read them, and I was like, wow, I just read something, big. But, so here we are, another Sad Sack in the Sarge from Harvey, and this is Sad Sack in the Sarge number 8. And this is from September of 1958. And once again, we'll just cruise through these because they're just jokes. There's a lot of abuse in this story, a lot of Sad Sack getting kicked around. I don't know if that was commonplace for sergeants to kick people around. And so we're dreaming of women, and then after the Long March, we're not dreaming of women anymore. We're just dreaming of the bed. And then here we have hillbillies shooting at the Sarge for trespassing. So this is some Shredded Wheat Juniors. I bet that was delicious by Nabisco. I worked at ADM in a mill, a flour mill. We made flour for like pizza and stuff like that. But the mill next door, which shut down, made shredded wheat. So perhaps it made some of these juniors back in the day. In-house advertisements here. Once again, I love these, so I'll look at them real quick. We got Little Lotta. Hot stuff. So, Sad Sack and the General's Pal. And this one was strange. This was kind of confusing. Weird little bit. Yeah. So, I apologize. I don't want to be specific about my, I don't want to only pick like the good ones or something. So I know this week's a little slow, but, I don't want to discriminate. I just want to grab the last 5 that I read and review them. And these were it. So there she be. And I'll give this, I'll give it an okay as well. So that's it for this week. Some Harveys. The majority of them were Harveys. So probably the best out of all of them was this one here. And really, maybe I just liked it because it was Golden Age, to be honest. Yeah, that was probably the only thing I really liked about it. Golden Age. And there we are. Thanks. Keep on collecting.